When you're eating, when you're binging, it's because you're eating from a place of fear. Compulsive behavior of any kind is not because you are out of control. It's because you're trying to gain control. You're trying to regain control. And tactic number 1 is I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. The timing isn't right. Another time would be better. Just not right now. I'm not ready. And listen, let me tell you something right now. You can either continue to replay the same old excuses that you have rolled out over and over again and create the same results, or you can tap into your potential and create something new. All you have to do is decide that there is no room in your future for the regrets of your past. There is no room in your future for the regrets of your past. Readiness. Here you go. Here's another tweetable. I'm going to be rolling these out today. Readiness is a decision, not a condition. Being ready is a decision. It's not a condition. And we know that because we've all waited for those dates on the calendar. Oh, I used to scour the calendar. You've heard my stories 1,000 times. I would get out that calendar. I'd be checking it off. Like, when is going to be the perfect date to start my new weight loss program? When? I, of course, loved, as so many of us chronic dieters do, I loved any date that was like fall on Mondays. Mondays were always the best. And then, of course, the first of the month was also a dynamic number for me, because I felt that, you know, the pixies and the magical stars would align, and that would be the date that I would for sure see incredible success that I had never seen before, right? Because it was a number. Right? I'm not into, I don't know, maybe you're into like the whole numerology thing, and I'm sure there is power in numbers. However, numbers don't magically give you willpower. Numbers don't magically give you motivation. That is an inner state, not an external, magical occurrence because of a number on the date of a calendar. Do you know what I'm saying? So I, of course, loved it when the first of a new month fell on a Monday. I thought God was smiling down on me and it was going to be amazing. And I was for sure going to be able to stick to my very rigid and self-destructive, really, deprivational diet plan at that point, because, you know, it was Monday, the first of X month, and that just meant magic things were bound to happen. Of course, that is, can I swear? That is not a thing. Look, I'm sorry to let you down for those of you that actually believe that. That's not a thing. It's not a thing. So readiness is a decision, not a condition. You simply decide, I am ready to move forward. Okay? Now, here's what we're going to do about this first self-sabotage tactic. We all deal with these 3 major fears all throughout our lives. Our fears can pretty much all just be categorized into one of these 3 categories: the fear of loss, the fear of failure, and, wait for it, the fear of success. We are afraid of loss, we are afraid of failure, but we are also incredibly afraid of success. Pretty much these all boil down to pain in some sort of some capacity. Loss, failure, success. It's all going to, in our minds, we have linked it. Okay, this is what getting into the whole neurotransmission thing now in our brains, but there's a link that has been made that those things, when it comes to our weight loss and our reaching our natural weight and not emotional eating and stopping the self-sabotage, if we are in either one of these 3 categories, which is why we're not moving forward, we are going to experience some level of pain. Now, I'm going to shoot you some questions that you can ask yourself. So it's a simple troubleshooting questionnaire, right, that you can ask yourself to figure out what your actual block is. You don't need to sort of worry about what category it might fall into. That's really irrelevant, because the point is you're not moving forward anyway. So who cares? We can categorize things till the chocolate-covered cows come home, right? Doesn't matter because you're still stagnant. So you need to only ask yourself, so I'll give you these troubleshooting questions. You will be able to identify the fear, and then you can reassure yourself, well, at least then you can analyze it and question it. Is it even true? Is it a thing? Is it something I need to pay attention to because it's actually real? Or is it garbage from when I was 3 years old and something my teacher said to me in kindergarten and I don't need to pay attention to it anymore? So your troubleshooting questions are: if I am at my natural weight, what do I believe I might lose or have to give up? What would be expected of me at my natural body weight that I currently don't have to deal with or live up to at the weight that I'm currently at? What do I believe the real cost is of moving forward? What do I believe the real cost is of moving forward? As in, if I move forward and I really do this, that's going to mean what? What would be required of me to maintain my natural body weight that I just don't have to deal with now? And finally, by becoming successful at this, what do I believe I'm going to lose or give up? Now, when you have the answers to those questions, here's your next step. Renew, restore, rebalance. Renew, restore, rebalance. How does that work? Renew your mind. Check the questions out, people. Check them out. Are they valid? Are they real? Are they things? Do you need to pay attention to them? Are they true? No. Here's the spoiler alert. They are not true. They are not real things. Your fears are not things. Most of the time, 99% of the time, they're actually not true. But we've never stopped to firstly identify them or question them. So that is step number one. Secondly, restore. Restore your faith in yourself by actually taking some action. Okay? Actually, taking some action that will restore faith in yourself to see that the things that you're really afraid of are not actually ever going to happen anyway. And rebalance. Rebalance means you adjust your course as needed. It's not supposed to be perfect. You're not supposed to get it perfect. Nobody asked you to get it perfect, did they? Did they? Did somebody come into your world ask you to get it perfect? No. No. Also not a thing. Rebalance simply means that when you screw up, which you will, you rebalance, you readjust your course as required and then reset it. I'm full of the situations today. Rebalance your course and reset it as required. Who said I was a lady? Not me. Dun, dun.